Isaac's birth was just the beginning. He was the first star in God's promise, a family too big to count. Through Isaac's family, God would one day send a rescuer for the whole world. Abraham and Sarah learned to trust God's timing. Even when waiting is hard, God's plans are always good. Their story reminds us God's promises are true, even when they seem impossible. The God who gave them Isaac is our God too. He is the promise keeper, and he always keeps his word. The seasons passed, and just as God promised, Sarah had a baby boy. Abraham and Sarah, now very old, held their son and wept with joy. They named him Isaac, which means he laughs. Their home, once quiet, was filled with laughter and baby giggles. God had done the impossible. All the waiting, all the doubts melted away. Isaac was proof that God keeps his promises. Every time they said his name, they remembered God's faithfulness. God turned Sarah's doubt into joy. With Isaac, God's promise had come true. Their story became a story of hope for everyone. One hot afternoon, 3 mysterious visitors arrived at Abraham's tent. Abraham welcomed them, not knowing it was God himself disguised as a traveler. As they ate, one visitor said, "Next year, Sarah will have a son." Sarah, listening inside the tent, laughed quietly. How could she have a baby now? But God heard her laugh and asked, "Why did Sarah laugh? Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Sarah denied it, but God knew her heart. He gently showed her that his plans are bigger than our doubts. What seems impossible to us is simple for God. Soon, Sarah's doubtful laugh would become a laugh of pure joy. Abraham and Sarah waited. Days turned to years, and their hair grew whiter. Some days, hope was strong. They imagined their baby, laughed, and trusted God's promise. Other days, doubt crept in. Did God forget us? Sarah wondered. Are we too old? Waiting felt endless, like watching for rain in a desert. Sometimes faith is easy. Sometimes it's hard. But through every moment, God was with them. He hadn't forgotten, not for a second. God was waiting for the perfect time to surprise them. Abraham and Sarah learned to trust, even when nothing seemed to change. Their story is like ours. We hope, we doubt, we wait, but God's promises never fail. Even when we can't see it, He's working behind the scenes. The hardest part of any story is the waiting. But with God, waiting is never wasted. He was preparing something wonderful for Abraham and Sarah, and soon their long wait would end in joy. Long ago, in a sunlit land, lived Abraham and his wife Sarah. They had everything